Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, including a clip that resurfaced on Reddit recently about American philosopher Dr. Cornel West, who briefly spoke about Eminem in an interview with Joe Rogan during a discussion about cultural appropriation. Recently we also had DJ Khaled yet again talk about his interest in collaborating with Eminem, and we'll be exploring what fans on social media think about the possibility of this happening. We also have drama stirred up by T-Pain, who recently lashed out at new rappers and the state of hip-hop nowadays that sparked split reactions so far, and now even Dr. Dre has reacted to it. Before we get started, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at eatlifestyle_web. So we'll start with DJ Khaled, and in a recent interview with US Weekly, he talked about future collaborations and artists he would like to work with.
I want to work with Dr. Dre. I've worked with Dr. Dre on Ross's project, but I've never worked with him on one of my projects, which I would like to work with him on. I never recorded with Eminem. I wanted to make a record with Eminem. And who else? Adele, I would like to make a record with Adele.
Now, this is not the first time he's made it known, and before the release of his latest album, at some point some believed he finally secured the Eminem collaboration based on a video he dropped days before the album, which turned out false, and in reaction to the report on this, some believe this is why it may never happen. Didn't DJ Khaled had a beef with 50? If they did, ain't gonna happen ever, lol. And this is a point that's brought up anytime this discussion comes around. Another ad, not happening anytime soon. That beef with 50 has cancelled the probability of that collab ever happening. But on the other end, there are some people that are open to this. That would be really entertaining, great idea, and more definitely would be an interesting collaboration. And I'll throw this one over to you guys, save your thoughts on this for later, including why you believe Eminem is yet to accept the request. Here's an interesting take. For instance, Eminem will never do it, emails in all his collabs, Khaled wants him in the studio. Moving on to the next point, T-Pain was trending a few hours ago, and this time it was for his rant about rappers today sounding the same for the most part.
Do some different music! We have all this that you're doing. We already have it. Lil Uzi Vert is already doing it. Lil Baby is already doing it. Dub Baby is already doing it. It's literally two with baby in their names that's already doing all the music you want. Do something else! Do something else! That's it! That's all we want! Do something else! Holy... We have it! We have it already! You don't have to do that music anymore! We have the music already! We have Lil Baby, we have Dub Baby, we have Lil Uzi Vert, we have Lil Yachty, we have Lil everybody! Do something else! Holy... Stop sending me this bull... and then get mad when I don't like it. Jesus, goddamn tap dancing Christ. Do something else.
Y'all driving him crazy.
On the report on this, reactions are split so far. For instance, a user states, "Man, I've been saying this for the past 2 years and everyone was on my bum for being an old head hater. Glad someone with authority is speaking out now. All the creativity is gone because no one knows how to write music anymore. It's just cookie cutting to go viral, boo." Another adds, right. This new generation of rappers either sound like him or Migos. Same ish for the past few years, time for some new ish. But this didn't go too well with many, and it is evident that his comment ruffled some feathers. Bro can't make a song people want to hear right now though, and this artist got ratioed with this screenshot of a new T-Pain song out now with the caption, sir, this song have more play on YouTube in 2 weeks than you'll have your entire career. Don't get ratioed trying to get exposure. In response to those attacking him with comments that claim he's mad because he lost it, T-Pain had more to add. "I understand not everyone likes me and may not agree with my opinions, but by all means, don't make up bullish like, in quotes, he just mad because he ain't got no hits. I'm in all different genres, got 2 legit Grammys in the last 3 years, and got a song out right now top 15 on radio in the United States. For the people who claim accolades, records and numbers don't matter, notice how it comes in handy in these situations when people try to discredit an artist, and T-Pain wasn't done. I'm not explaining myself. I just don't like people being content with being stupid and uninformed. If some rando talk-ish on your page, you'd look up all their social media pages to see what dirt you can get. Just do a little research before you think you're hitting me with something. And guess who agrees with T-Pain? The doctor hopped on IG to share this rant with the caption, "Shout out to T-Pain, I'm here laughing my freaking bum off, but he's right. I know and feel exactly what you're saying." Now, to put things in perspective, T-Pain was talking from the angle of a label boss, not just a listener. And he's tired of artists sending him material that sound like everything else out now, and from that perspective, it's hard to argue, and it resonates with Dre so much that a user reacts. Laughing emojis, this is what makes Dre jump on IG, LOL. Moving on to the next point, a clip of Dr. Cornel West talking about Eminem resurfaced on Reddit recently in a discussion about cultural appropriation and black culture, where he said this about Eminem.
That common humanity that cuts across color. And there's a lot of controversy these days about cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
You know, can white brothers and sisters really be part of a black genre and so forth? You had to be a fool to deny the genius of Eminem.
Yeah.
Of Eminem, you see.
But relatively
and there's no Eminem
few.
without Dr. Dre and so
Right,
forth.
of
So he
course.
immerses and soaks himself in
Yes.
it, but he puts his own distinctive stamp on it.
This came as a surprise to some under Cornel West praising Eminem, let's go. And funny enough, some came for him. I respect West in some regards, but this rhetoric on Eminem is just ignorant. And under the thread about this on Reddit, some believe this is huge, as under a discussion about Dr. Cornel West, a user adds, and an absolute freaking legend, it's honestly a huge freaking deal that he praises M. Like imagine MLK praising M? It's almost that level of big deal. This user certainly has utmost respect for the doctor, and another adds, damn, blues to jazz to mention Eminem in appropriation of current in quotes, this ain't your culture, to help people understand where everything is coming from. Oddly enough, a few hours ago, there was a huge debate about Eminem on Twitter, where a user made claims about where the Eminem hate stems from for the most part, stating that US black folks are the only ones that have a problem with Eminem as a rapper. Big generalizations, of course, due to how it is on social media, and that opened the floodgates to takes along the lines of, we created rap music, our opinion is the only one that counts. The user that started it also added this,
excluding yourself. If you had to take yourself out the equation, is there someone who you may consider to be the greatest rapper of all time?
Yeah, it's a couple people. You know, I gotta start in the beginning, because without that, like, I wouldn't be, you know, who I am. And that's Melly Mel, Kumo D, and Kaz. Them brothers had the skills to be like, you know what I mean? And then you got, you know, one of my favorite MCs is Eminem. Jay-Z, another one of my favorite MCs.
And I love to bring up this report, a study based on the views of people with valid opinions in hip-hop, where Eminem turned out to be the #1 rapper according to rappers from the United States for the most part. The user that started the drama made this revelation under when things got heated. Laughing my bum off, I know how to rile them up. I have a tweet I had more than 50,000 interactions roasting me because of Eminem, so apparently it was bait. That's enough for today. Share your thoughts below and see you on the next one.